Hello, folks.
Hi there.
It's another episode of Würfelcast. It's episode
Hooray.
123. Yes.
Okay.
Spiel Essen 2025 preview. It's a special episode. No anime discussion. Sadly, I have so much to discuss. I mean, My Hero Academia last season, first episode came out yesterday, and I'm like
I
super
thought we
excited.
weren't
But
having an anime discussion.
no, I'm just, it's a, just a small talk before
Mm-hmm.
the real thing. Also, I want to mention just to be sure, if you experience lags or connection things, I mean, we've checked everything. It should be all good from our side. I checked my speed connections and speed limits and stuff. It says it's great for streaming and for videos, etc. So it must be StreamYard. And we were just discussing that maybe in the future we'll switch platforms, find a new platform, a better one that has a less lag. But so far, I mean, we have to go with what we have.
That's true.
All right. Let's get to the topic. Spiel Essen Preview
Let's
2025.
go.
Though many people say Essen Spiel, and I also always said Essen Spiel, yeah? But actually, it is Spiel Essen. Yeah.
It
So,
might have just recently rebranded as well. There's been some
no, it's
rebranding efforts.
really because it's always been Spiel Essen. I looked at previous ones as well, but whatever. Well, we do have a preview. Let me see. Here we go. And so we both chose some games. Kyle chose a ton of more games because he's excited about any possible game coming out. Is it a big, a
I
small?
I, I was really limited, and I filtered myself for the most part by only games that were listed as for sale and only games that were available in English.
Oh, that's good because I did this. I did almost the same. So I try to avoid demos, but there are few of the games that I'm so excited about that I want to talk about them. That they may be coming out on Kickstarter. You should check them out. There's only like two or maybe three of them that are they're just so exciting for me that I put them on. But I still try to uh, go with, of course, only English edition and and as you said, if it's for sale. Also, I don't know about most of these games. I haven't done any deep dive into these. I just look at the description, the mechanism, like, okay, it sounds cool. Or there's a designer that I like. I'm like, okay, it's from that designer. So it's very it's very broad. It's uh, our how to say. I mean, my choices are based on the first impression, the first look. Even
Yep.
the cover, maybe the art. I hope you have the same, or maybe you have some more deep
Well,
dive into
there are
stuff.
a couple of these that I'm very interested in, right? I mean, if I were going there, there's a few of them that I would rush right away and buy. And the rest were
Sure.
just sort of very quick look.
Yeah. And
Like the
as
one
I'm
that's up
not
at the top, there's really no circumstance where I wouldn't rush and get that one. Um,
true. Okay. Yeah. As I'm the thing is that as I'm not really buying games right now, I have enough. I'm trying to play the games I have. But let's say theoretically, if I would go to Essen and buy some games, I would buy very few this time. I'm When I went to Essen many years ago, each time like 30, 40 games that I brought with me, like or shipped from Germany to Estonia because I cannot fit everything in my luggage. There were a few preview copies or review copies, etc. as well. But like the biggest haul was around like 40 something items, which I'm like, that's too much. I don't need that many at once. And right now, I'm more into expanding the games I already have, either through deluxifying the components or having expansions, etc. And there are very few games I would rush to buy, but there are a few. So,
yeah. I
so
mean, for me, I don't know how many I would buy if I were there. And the reason for that is lots of the games that are coming out, are probably games I would go and look at because I maybe had already pre-ordered them on Kickstarter or something like that. I tried to approach this at games I'd be excited to see, but with sort of that infrastructure having had so much time to get working, a lot of the exciting games are games that are probably already in some way or other on their way to me.
Yes,
I found
and
this when I went to
also,
Gen Con as well. Not this year because I didn't go this year, but last year I only came home with 5 or 6 games.
yeah. Plus, I mean, many of those games will come out. I mean, like we're looking at the most popular games, etc., from bigger
Yeah,
companies and from established companies. You don't have to get them right away. You will
no,
get them online, and sometimes even cheaper online that
often.
than you get. Yeah, yeah, and you don't have to carry all of that. I mean, you should approach Spiel. Though Spiel Essen is even more about new releases and buying, buying, buying than Gen Con, because Gen Con has more space to play.
That's true.
Spiel Essen is all about just those
There's no
booths.
space to play.
Yeah, but you could still demo things, and you
Sure.
should. At first, I would encourage you to go there and demo stuff. Don't rush buying because it's a new hotness.
Hmm.
Try it out. Sometimes if the game is very popular, it's really hard to get to the table. You know, it's like all the demo tables are full, and it's hard to get there. But you know, be more conservative about that. So yeah, and to emphasize, both of us are not going to Essen. Neither of
Correct.
us.
That's
Uh,
correct.
how this list is done. So Kyle gave me his specs, and I made my picks, and so we combined it into a full list, which is 60 games total,
Oh,
or
that's pretty good.
expansions, whatever. So I
Many
sorted
of them
them
were
by
expansions.
yeah, I sorted them by hotness, like from the
Mm.
most popular to the least popular. So it's not like from A to Z. Um, if it says must have, then it's Kyle's choice only. If it says interested, then it's my choice. And if it's undecided, then it's both of our choice.
Sure.
It's the way to just to filter it out who picked
Okay.
what. And let's go with the first one. So the first one is recall. Oh, by the way,
Hmm.
let me just a small thing. I'm sorry, I have to redo that stuff because I want us to have. Hmm, you can talk a bit while I.
Okay. I'm going to talk a little bit. Well, I there's just a
Oh,
few games that I'm really excited about this year.
oh, here we go.
Probably, on my list, the list of 25 or 30 that I sent you, there's probably only 10 that I think are really the kinds of things that I'm just very craving. And one of them is the first one on this list.
Okay,
This
here we
first
go.
game, Recall,
I've done it. Hmm.
okay, it's not from the same publisher, but it's from the same people who did one of my very favorite games, Revive. So this is, I don't know the differences, honestly. I mean, it's very different, looks different from Revive, but this is another game kind of in that same world, that same game world, I guess. I don't know if it's the same in-game universe, but this is the same type of game as Revive. I don't know if it's a 2.0 or if it's a 1.5 or if it's a full sidestep. But I really love Revive, and I've been actually playing a lot of it lately. So this is
Yeah.
one that I want this game. So
Well, if I read about it, if I look at it, if I look at the action table, etc., it seems very similar to Revive. It's if it's a spiritual successor or anything, if it's a build up on Revive, but it's almost like Revive 2.0. It seems
sure,
so because if you look at the board itself and things how you put the cards down, etc., and all these workers seems to be the same as, and I mean, looking at this board, I could say accidentally that it's Revive, instead of.
it does look a lot like Revive. I mean, look, I've played the game enough to know that to recognize that that's not Revive. But I've also played Revive a whole lot of times, and I think you've played it once or twice.
Only played it once, so it's also on my list. Just
Okay,
just because I want to try it out, just to see. It's I call it the re universe, revive, recall. Maybe
Okay.
the third game will be recycle. We don't know. We don't know. But yeah, it seems to
Okay.
be almost like revive. I don't know. Anyway, it's also it's as you can see, and undecided means it's also on my list. But just to try. I mean, like I'm not super excited about it, but just to compare it to revive. Okay,
Okay.
the second one is City Space Agency is also on undecided side. So both of us. I mean,
Yeah.
you
It's
like
more
the
said.
game. I like the game. Yeah, it's more cards, space agencies. So what does it say here? Just to be sure,
I
you
know there's only
get.
3 of the alien species, which I think there need to be about 30. But but there's
Hmm,
3, which is, almost twice. I mean, there's 5 in the base game, so now there'll be 8. That'll be exciting. I think there's asymmetric starting.
quick start and agencies,
Yeah,
institutions. Yeah,
yeah.
that seems great because it was the same with the underwater cities. That
Hmm.
when the expansion came out and you could speed up the beginning of the game so it's not so slow. I like that idea. So hopefully it's great. It's enough. But I'm sure they'll come up with more expansions.
I hope so.
But yeah,
And how quickly. Okay.
yeah. And I'll tell you, City, they're not the same game. Even different designers. But City has kinda replaced Underworld cities for me.
Hmm. Okay.
I mean, City has some similarities to Lost Ruins of Arnak, the same publisher, but the feel of it, the building up and exploring kind of, and this all of that resource management and card gameplay. I mean, I could play this one instead of Underwater Cities. I don't
Okay.
know.
I don't feel that way about it. I really like both games, but again, I approach games differently than you do. So,
Yeah, yeah. I
but this expansion seems great.
All right. So here we have Sanctuary, which is yours, and I know
Yeah.
why, and you know why it's not on my list.
Yeah.
So
Sanctuary is a game I have actually played. I played it at the retreat. And it is nothing like Ark Nova, other than the way that it looks. And sort of the
hmm,
action selection mechanism. The actual game itself is very different. It's a lot more like something like the closest comparison I have is to Calico, which is a game I don't
hmm.
like. But this one is much more free than that, and it's all about sort of building groups of tiles together. It doesn't seem like the kind of game that you would just rush for, but
Yeah.
but I really like it. I'm definitely going to pick this one up at some point.
Okay. Yeah. Why not? So another one of your picks is Coming of Age,
Yeah, this is by
which
Danny Garcia, and Danny Garcia
yeah.
has not yet come out with a dud. I don't think. He did Barcelona. No, there's one that I didn't like. I can't remember which one it was though. But so Barcelona. He has Arborea. He's just an interesting game designer that I enjoy. What do we have here?
Windmill Valley,
Um,
Daitoshi, Neko
Daitoshi.
Syndicate.
That one. Daitoshi is the dud. I did not like Daitoshi. Um,
Ah, it's a
but
VR one. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
but his games are sort of colorful and bright, and this is one about sort of growing up, which is a theme that has
Cool
been
theme.
tried, and sort of building your life plan, but
Pursuit of
it's been
Happiness or something like that. Yeah.
there's Pursuit of Happiness, which is okay. There's Funny Friends, which I like, but nobody else does. And then there's a couple others that have just kind of been mediocre. So I'm hoping this is one that there's also CV is kind of about that. This one
Yeah.
I hope will be good. I have faith in that designer. He has very interesting approaches to board games. Always Euro style games, a lot going on,
Yeah.
but colorful,
Yeah.
bright, and interesting thematic ones that I think will. I think this will be good.
I like the idea. I might try it. Why it's not on my list is because it's Danny Garcia. He does all these heavier Euro games, which I tend to avoid nowadays. depends. The theme itself and how it looks, it's colorful. It's cool. I might try it. Let's say if it will be on the Dice Store cruise, I might just get into the game. Somebody teaches me that. I'll put a you know done thing next to it. It's not something I will buy and have in my collection anyway because I just don't need these. They're not played within my group that much. But yeah, why not? It's a cool theme. I like Pursuit of Happiness. It had its own flaws. CV, I think I played. Yeah, I think I played CV, and it wasn't great. So
Hmm.
so far, I'm still to find this game about life. Oh, I'm hearing myself. What? Okay. Well, here we go. Oh, are you here, Kyle? Huh? Okay. While Kyle is away for a moment, we'll we'll get to the next game, which is my pick. So I'm sure Kyle will not be too unsatisfied with me talking about this one. Echoes of Time and Echoes. I think I don't know. Echoes of Time. Uh, it's all about it's screen creations. So okay, but it's a card game. It says you create the best equipped fellowship of characters from different factions to conquer the source of power. It has the building a deck mechanism, sliding system mechanism. Not really sure what's it about, but it says it has multi-use cards, which I like. So the art is cool. Anthropomorphic animals is a cool idea, and yeah, it's a card game, multi-use. Just I just went with that, and I like how the art on the box looks. It's really really cool. So the box art is great. So here we go. That's Echo of Times. We're still waiting for Kyle. Might be some connection issue again, but things happen. And as I said in advance, I'm sorry about that. Okay, so the next one will be Castle Combo, which is Kyle's. We have to wait for him. And by the way, yeah, I the last time I was in Essen, I think it was 2017. So it was 8 years ago. 8 years ago, I was in Essen, and it was a great time. But yeah, I think I got tired of huge crowds and going around just buying games. It's hard to get to the table to. Let me see just for a moment. Uh, okay, so Kyle is working on coming back. For some reason, the StreamYard crashed. I'm really sorry to you guys. But yeah, so I felt like it was too much for me, and money wise, it's very expensive to go there. I mean, the hotels at that time they're expensive. The tickets, you want to buy games as well. You could spend that money on a great vacation somewhere else in a warm country. Because I come from Estonia, it's warm during a very small period of time. I could go to Italy with that money and do much much more. I understand it's all about games, but yeah, I felt like it's not worth it. I also started going to the Dice Tower cruise where I could play a ton of games and just you know experience the the new games without any hustle of like buying them or demoing them, the free your own thing. So this convention kind of replaced Essen for me. So that's that. All right. Do we have Kyle back? Well, not yet. Something's happening.
No, this
Okay.
platform's just not cooperating today.
Yeah, really sorry about that. Okay, but you're back right now. Hopefully. No. Yes, no. Yeah. Okay, let's wait for a moment. One more. Okay, something's happening here. I need to think about that. We might just redo the video and restart it. That might be the case. Let me see for a moment. What else can I do? Okay. What else can we do? Hmm. I'm really sorry, guys. It's just not cooperating with us at all. And I cannot do anything about that. For some reason, it's just not playing well. And that's why we're trying to find a new platform, a better solution. Though it has many great things here. But come on, it's just not working. There might be another idea to just pre-record somewhere amongst us during some kind of a video call. And maybe, yeah. So maybe Kyle will join us on the phone. I'm sorry for all of that lag, for all that thing. Okay, let's just skip this preview for a moment. Let me talk about something else. Uh, a small talk while we wait for Kyle, because I want to talk with him about these games. As I said about anime, yeah. So the My Hero Academia came out. The new episodes came out, or the first episode of the last season came out. So that's great. And also, I started watching Tokenanki or something like that. I don't know. It's called Tokenanki. I think it's about Oni, and like Oni are bad, but it's from the perspective that Oni are good, and they're fighting the some kind of they are fighting some kind of uh, good people organization, because like there's good people who want to read the planet of Oni who are bad, but it's twisted because then Oni just want to live their life now, and this organization wants to wipe them out. There were some interesting plots, and also Tokyo Ravens is an interesting one about like Shikigami and spirits, etc., which I'm watching right now. So I watched that. Sakamoto Days season ended, and Dun Da Dun season ended. They're both really good. Also, regarding Netflix shows, I watched Alice in Borderland season 3. Alice in Borderland season 3, well, I really enjoyed season 1 and 2. Really enjoyed them. Season 3, uh, it was not adapted from the short. Um, it was not adapted from the short story after the season 2 ended. It was kind of revamped and redone, and it was fine. It was good. It was a good conclusion to the story, but it felt like it's not as great as initial 2 seasons of Alice in Borderland.
See. Very well. All right.
I
As we
try my
said,
best to.
you could have gone on about all these games on the list, but okay.
I cannot.
Very
It's your
well.
games.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I talked about Echoes of Time.
Okay, that
Echoes of
wasn't on
Time.
my list. All right.
So
Let's
it's a
go
card
onward
game.
then.
Yes.
Castle Combo. This is an expansion for Castle Combo. I like Castle Combo quite a lot. And more stuff for it will be great.
Chateau Combo. 12 new cards. Okay, and it
Yeah, it's a
doesn't
very
really.
small expansion.
Okay, got it. Next one.
This is more underwater cities. I love underwater cities.
What does that?
What does that?
What does it add?
I don't know.
It
More
just
stuff for underwater cities. I saw underwater cities, and I thought, ooh, I like that game.
okay. So it's data
Hopefully, it adds a
disks,
bigger box.
additional actions along with new buildings called data centers. So basically, like data stuff, new disks,
A new
new
kind of
new.
building. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Oh, upgraded components in this expansion. They upgrade some components. That's
Well, that
cool.
wouldn't be a bad thing. Um,
Oh, maybe they're doing this. Oh, that's interesting. So it's not like the stacking of these discs is wasn't great. So
no, it
maybe they're
wasn't. They
like
weren't the
upgrading.
best discs. It looks like it's a pillar. Of course, it's going to double the number of components you need for the game, but
I mean, why not? Okay, cool.
mm,
It's not on my list because I sold my other cities. I'm done with it. It's a great game. I'm just done with it. I have City as well. So as I said
all
before,
right.
your next one.
The White Castle Duel. I enjoy the White Castle. In fact, I enjoy the White Castle more than I probably should. This is talking about a board game, not the
Absolutely.
hamburger chain. And this is a dual version. I've really been liking many of the dual versions of games that have been coming out. In many cases, they're doing a better job than the sort of core game. So the White Castle Duel, I think, is going to be really good. It's already a very small game, and I really
Yeah,
enjoyed it at two, kind of as it was. So it'll be interesting to see how the push and pull goes back and happens on this game.
never played it. The Lord of the Rings: Duel for Middle Earth Allies.
It's more stuff for Lord of the Rings Duel for Middle Earth. This is, of course, the re-implementation of Seven Wonders Duel with a Lord of the Rings theme on the top. I really enjoy that game, and a few more things for it probably will be good.
Okay, I see. It's calling upon allies. So there's that
I mean, it
Elffather.
is
I
in the
don't remember
title.
all the names.
Oh, I know
Yeah, I
nothing
mean,
about the theme. I read the books once and hated them. Uh, but
well, yeah.
I enjoy the game.
I should try it at some point. I'm just I haven't got it to it. Okay,
It's
so
Seven
this
Wonders
is
Duel.
yeah. This is my pick. Aquaria. This is delicious games and that's interesting. It's like sometimes I'm like thinking about Tomasz Holek and I'm like Tomasz Holek slash Vladimir Suchi. They have some similarities in their design philosophy, it seems. And now they're combining Vladimir Suchi's company and Tomasz Holek as designer. And you know Tomasz Holek who made SETI. And that's why I'm
Correct.
excited about this game.
SETI,
Just to
Galileo, and Tea Garden.
but I mean this one is about aquarium, fish, etc. I don't know, it's just a designer. I want to try his stuff and see where it
Yeah, I
goes.
do too. The game itself didn't look all that interesting, but I'd give anything that he had a try.
Oh, but it has fish. It's a fin span.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does have fish.
I love fish. Okay, Baghdad, the city of peace. It's yours.
Yeah, I've enjoyed some of Alley
Oh,
Cat's kind of heavier games. This one looks
oh
more
no.
like the kind of game I would enjoy than the kind of game you would enjoy.
Yes.
I don't know. It's interesting enough. It's I think the only thing from Alley Cat that I had. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. I'll give you it. It looks kind of like a pizza, but it
Well,
might be really interesting.
yeah. Rundell upon Rundell. Yeah, it's the two designers who were there. The Fabio Lopiano. Like, look, Fabio Lopiano is someone I tried few of his games. Zapotec was one I was not
Zapotec was
impressed
mediocre.
with. There was another game I played that I liked the
You liked
best.
Merv.
Yes, that's because I was looking at him. He's like, oh, Merv. Oh, he done Shackleton Basics. He does some
He did
cool
Shackleton
games,
Base, which I really like.
which I have not played. But I mean, I would be interested in these designs. But this one seems to be like when Nestora Mangone is involved. That means like all these, pairs of Italian designers means just pushing cubes
Lots of
and
tracks.
lots of tracks and dry euros. Okay, another pair of they should be Italian designers, Renato Chiervo and Andrea Robiani. And
So the cover just looks like Rats of Worcester, and I really like
yeah,
Rats of Worcester. And this, I mean, look, it looks like it's not related to it's not related as far as I can tell to Rats of Wister, other than obviously the same artist and the same publisher. But
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that game, and so I'm interested in seeing what this one offers.
Okay.
There have been a few ant games, and most of them have been not great.
Sure. What was the end game I played? The old Mermis, or yeah.
Mermis, March of the Ants, there's a couple. Mermis was okay, but very dry.
I enjoyed Mermis.
Um,
Yeah, it's just outdated now.
yes, it is.
It's okay. So Bohemians, Portal games.
Yeah, I always enjoy
Explain
what
yourself.
Portal is. I enjoy what Portal's trying to do. Well, basically what I do is I watch Ignacy
Hmm.
Trzewiczek's podcast sometimes, and he always convinces me that this next game is going to be amazing and I'm going to love it.
Sure. Yeah.
So, and I know why he
Well,
convinces me that. But this one is just, it looks like an interesting little card game. It's got a great, apparently, solo mode as well. And it's pretty and artistic.
yeah. Wandering the streets of Paris, artists, day-to-day
Yeah,
routine gives you bonuses. Well, might be good. I don't know. It's
might
not
be.
his design. It's Jasper De
Cor-
Lange.
cor- Correct.
First,
It's not his design, but he's publishing it, and so he's marketing it very well.
you can see as a first-time designer. He is also organic farmer and soil food web consultant in training. Here we go.
Okay.
He could have designed the farming game, but not. Okay. Sure. Serial killer.
Uh-huh.
Explain
You know
yourself.
what? Because the title. This is also, I
Yeah.
believe, a small little game that you play on one or two cards. It's a very tiny
Uh.
hidden movement game. And
Okay.
you're the serial killer who leaves pieces of cereal around at his victim's house.
Look like donuts.
Well,
I want a donut now.
okay. Donuts
Okay.
America's worst regal food, says a certain friend of mine.
Well, in Estonia, we
Basically, I like this one for the pun.
yeah. Okay, Clans of Caledonia. It's your
Expansion to Clans of Caledonia. This has been a
sorry.
long time coming. The publisher started talking about this years ago, so I'm finally excited to see it. This Clans of Caledonia is a great game. It just needed a little bit more, and a little bit more has taken its sweet time coming.
9 clans, 9 ports, 9 scoring tiles, 999 double-sided map modules. Yeah, the Clans of Caledonia is that first of all, Clemens Franz art. I don't like Clemens Franz art at all in any of the games, but personal, I know. But Clans of Caledonia looks like green on brown, some
There's
sheep,
not any brown
some.
in Clans of Caledonia. It's all green and blue.
No, there is barrels.
Oh, well, that's not in the game. But maybe that. Well, the barrels are okay. There's a little bit of brown there.
It looks like that. It's like, look at that. Oh, okay. No,
It's
no,
more
no. It's
stuff for this game. I'm also terrible at this game. This is a game I never win, but I always have a great time trying to figure it out.
sure. Now is mine. Fortunes of Scoundrel Bay. I look forward to like these are, I don't know, Norwegian or Swedish designers. It seems like Asmund Svensson. Seems like Svensson is more of a Swedish surname. Uh, yeah, this is about pirates, and I'm always digging the pirate theme, and I'm looking for a good pirate game. This one has recruit, sail, shoot, invade. It has unique multi-use cards. It looks cool, and you recruit people, and then you go and do your piratey stuff. Why not? It just
Yeah,
sounds interesting.
that's pretty much it. I mean, I saw this set up. Some people were playing it at the Dice Tower Retreat, and they were playing it all day. So it looks like it's probably on the long side. Um,
Mm, yeah, so it's about 220, 120, but I mean, it depends on the people as well. I mean,
And they were
I
probably all
know,
learning it from the rule book. But they were playing this
yes,
for a very long time.
because I know people who I would play like I would take out SETI for example. If I play with certain people, I could play it for 5 to 6 hours, and if I play with another person, I could play it in 2 hours. Because people like to think too much. Don't think in board games. Just go with the flow.
And those people end up
No,
playing
not
a lot of real time games if they come around me. Um,
no. Well, I'm just yeah, whatever. Severtan, Vlada Kvatil. It's not his company, or maybe it's his company. I don't know. It's not the CG company, basically. And this one, it says cooperative scenario based adventure game. And you know that I like cooperative based games and adventure games usually. So I don't know. Uncover
okay.
secrets. You have Fleetfoot and Will True and Henry Hoy. Well, now I'm doubting my.
This has got to be based on something then. With names like that, those aren't the kind of names people come up with.
Yeah, now
Um,
I'm doubting my decision to include this one. Okay, not really. Um,
it
inspired by
did
the
not
Czech
look
novel
like. Didn't speak to
series.
me. Okay.
Okay, so it's based on the novel. Why not? I mean, it seems to be small
Sure.
and adventure. Oh, bless you, or whatever was it?
It was just a hiccup.
Oh, I see. Uh, well, Colosseum. I'm interested. It's as I said, there might be few demos, but isn't it out already or no? Just demo?
They had its Kickstarter recently.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, it's a reimplementation of Colosseum. There was a first reimplementation by TMG, which everybody hated. I was fine with it. I'm like, why are you hating this art so much? I didn't understand all the hate for TMG.
Okay.
Just because
I
some
just
people are too
it didn't look
too
great,
nostalgic.
but
Yeah, but it looked fine. It wasn't like the Spielberg's artwork or something like that.
that's
I
true.
mean, it wasn't Clemens Franz or something like that. It was nice artwork. It was cartoonish. Why not? And then people just too nostalgic. They want to become victims. I'm like, oh no, you ruined the whatever the initial publisher was. Days of Wonder, you
Didn't wonder.
know,
Yeah.
Vision. Oh, come on, get over it. Just play the game. But this one seems to come back to that style of art and
Yeah.
pieces,
We'll see.
etc. It
It
looks
looks
cool.
good.
All right. Civolution
Back to
acceptance
me.
letter.
This is a test game by acclaimed designer Stefan Feld. Came out it and kind of
Okay, so we have small lag again. It might happen. All right, let me wait for Kyle for a moment. Okay, let me see. He said something about Stefan Feld and something else, which I didn't really understand. So I'm sure it's gonna be okay if we skip that one. Let me just quickly see. So it's a Civolution is the game from Stefan Feld, and this is a small expansion that features 3 extra credits, starting tribute chips, starting six creature chips, and some modules. So it's a very small expansion. I'm sure Kyle is very excited about this small expansion, but I'm not because I don't care about Civolution. Well, I've not played it, but Stefan Feld is not really up my alley. Okay, so there might be some games that I put on my Gen Con list, but whatever. Dirt and Dust. It's a racing game, which I usually don't like. I don't like racing games, But this one sounds unique. It has deck building mechanism with strategic dice placement. It looks interesting. It doesn't seem like your usual racing game. You have to manage your cards a lot. It seems so. So not sure about that one, but if it's a racing game with a twist, not just your usual, for example, I don't like Heat because it's just going around the racetrack. It's boring, but it has some specialties in it. I might like it. So Dirt and Dust. And do we have somebody back?
I'm back.
Oh, great. All right. So Civolution, I said we don't care about it. So
small expansion.
Yeah. Okay, next one.
Next one is Emberheart.
Yeah.
I have liked exactly 0 of these small Mind Clash games. However, I've been interested in trying all of them.
You like to punish yourself. It's fine.
They always look good. They're all, and the sound designs, I've just hated them. I hated the one about stars. I hated the Ironwood game. But yet I still keep coming back for more.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I don't know. I'm over Mind Clash. It just their designs are usually too much in the kitchen sink. It's like
Well,
they're not as
see, that's
balanced.
the thing. They're big games, the Voidfall and Perseverance games. I love. Those are the ones with everything in them. These smaller ones don't have that, and they feel like hollow shells. Yet, I always keep coming back for more.
So they cannot find the middle ground.
They cannot. They're terrible at middle. Now, lots of people like their small stuff. I just have not. Yet, again, I see this. It looks great. I mean, it's a company that I enjoy. It looks the artwork looks great. There's no reason I shouldn't like this. So I'm definitely going to give it a try. I'm just skeptical.
Mildly curious. Okay. Now your favorite designer, Friedman Freeze, and your favorite game of his, 504.
I mean, look, it's not my favorite game, but I enjoy the concept. I enjoy what's going on here. I like the possibility that he'll have some other great game. Now, does this one look great? No, but but I always am interested in things that he's doing because they're always, regardless of whether they're good, they're always interesting.
One thing I'll give to Friedman Freeze is all his games look the same, as the same color pattern.
Oh, yes. He definitely has a favorite color.
It's F Spiel. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
2 F Spiel.
This one, 2 F Spiel. This one has a little bit more color to it. So
it does. It has a color other than green.
Not as pale. Yeah, and usually his green is like this green goop. The slimy green. I'm like, oh,
yep.
I don't want to touch that game. It's like whatever. Okay, so you have some delicious games going on here. Epona.
Yeah. Look, I love Vladimir Suchy. Right. He's a designer I'll always give a chance to. I'll tell you, his games seem to get uglier and uglier every year.
It's like it was like making ugly art in ChatGPT.
Terrible. This is terrible cover art. It just looks awful.
Somebody photoshopped it in front of that. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. And the one from last year, Rasafa, also looked terrible. I enjoyed the game, and I always enjoy his games. This one is, was about horses.
The art is so... I don't like it. It's so...
I don't like it either.
It's like from the children's book about, alphabet, like...
That horse at the top looks real fake. That one at the top middle? Yeah.
Yeah, that Vladimir Heavy Draft. What?
It's a heavy draft horse.
Lipizzaner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful. I hope it'll be great. That looks just as bad.
Yeah.
I love Delicious Games. I've loved most of their games. I really haven't found many misses yet, but I wish it looked better.
Well, maybe it doesn't want to, you know, spend that much money
Oversell.
on
Yeah.
art, etc. It's a small company still. If you think about Vladimir Suchi, you know his name, but Delicious Games is still a small company.
Yeah.
They thrive on underwater cities. That's their hotness.
What
The
about
rest of the games,
Praga Capodregni?
you have seen anybody talking about this game in recent years?
I've talked about it.
Only you.
Yeah. I'm somebody.
Because it's about breeding horses, tableau building. It could be a good game,
It could
but
be.
I'm not touching it with that art. No,
That's really bad artwork.
I don't want to get dirty. Well, okay. Uh, that's yours again.
How do
Pirates
you
of
know?
Maracaibo, Bermuda Triangle.
It's more stuff for Pirates of Maracaibo. Pirates of Maracaibo may have surpassed regular Maracaibo for me. I really
Interesting.
enjoy. This may be just a real small expansion, but
Okay.
it's just more stuff for Pirates of Maracaibo, which is just a great sort of light, fast version of a Maracaibo-like experience that I really enjoy.
Interesting. They name it Bermuda Triangle, but it's all about treasure hunts.
There's all, well, there's yeah, it's what you're hunting in the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it would be like it's like disasters happen,
I don't
in
want
Bermuda
those.
Triangle. Well, that would fit Bermuda Triangle. Okay. Oh, I don't have all of the games. Okay. Pondscape. It's yours again.
It's Pink
Uh,
Troubadour. Pink Troubadour did
oh,
Galileo. I only put
I'm
one
shallow.
Pink Troubadour game on here. But it's about frogs and building a pond. And I enjoyed Galileo Galilei last year. There's a small expansion for that coming out. That frog looks real serious on the cover.
It's a coal baron frog.
It is a coal baron frog.
I mean, looks like that.
He looks
Uh,
like he's not going to care while your family starves on the street. Uh,
yes.
which, to be fair, it's a frog, so he probably won't. Uh,
Is the frog like, I'm not eating insects, I'm eating grapes for
he is
breakfast?
a business frog.
Businessman. Business frog, yeah. But the art is cool. I mean, like,
It
if
does.
that would be the Epona or Epona, whatever, art, it would have been much finer game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who's the artist? It's Jiri Kus. Jiri Kus.
Okay.
Oh, he's done several interest. Oh, okay. Last Ruins of Arnak was made by him. Oh,
No,
one.
he's not the
He's one of
primary
them. Okay,
artist.
but I mean, still, he's been working on several
He probably
great
worked on some of the
arts.
expansions. Mm-hmm.
Okay, the presence. Well, while Kyle is still present, I can talk about this game. We don't know how long are you here. For how long are you here? Till next restart. Um, yeah, it's one thing is that it's a one versus all. It's a ghost story. It's a horror game. It's just all of that thing. Like, I don't know. It sounds interesting, and like one of you plays the spirit, the ghost, and the other players don't really know if the ghost is good or bad. So it can be
Okay.
fully cooperative or one for all. Sorry, one for all. I'm talking about My Hero Academia. Uh, one versus all, but you don't really know until you uncover that. It says like that. Only you have no way of knowing which one. The spirit has unknown intentions. So it looks cool.
This sounds like Coma Ward.
I'm sure it has exact rules how to play it. At least not like Coma Ward, which would like go with the spirit of the game. Like the designer like accusing me that I'm not playing it correctly. I'm like, yeah, but give me the rules so I can play it correctly. No, no, you just go with the flow. Not every board game needs rules. I'm like, okay. Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I want to at least try it.
We
Oh,
will. We'll
oh!
see.
I thought I almost lost you again. Okay,
No, I'm right here.
okay,
I just have nothing to say about that game.
great. Don't don't stop talking, because I'm afraid I'll lose you. Oh, so
Well, this
romantic.
one's Nucleum, and this is more stuff for Nucleum. I really like Nucleum, so I'll love more stuff for Nucleum.
Here we go. We can add more green and brown and yellow.
I mean, those are the colors of nobody's saying Nucleum looks great. Um, Other than its cover artwork,
Hey,
the in the game looks pretty mediocre. They do well in
base
the
game
cover
is
art.
fine. Okay. All right. Ruins, and it's mine.
Ruins. This must be yours because I already have this game.
Did I misclick? Oh, John Declare. Okay, so it seems to be a small card
This is custom here. It's a
crafting
reprint
game.
of Custom Heroes.
I don't know that one. Yeah, but it's
It
just
was the first of the card crafting games. It was a trick taking game.
okay. So this one just looks interesting. You know, you craft cards and
It
you go
is.
through the dungeon or through the ruins, whatever, and you build up and trying to create the perfect combo. I don't know much about it, but
Yep.
just looks
It is interesting.
okay.
You're kind of upgrading the cards as you play. You can claim some cards. So there's a couple of times in the game you can say this card's just
Mm.
mine, and whenever it shows up, people have to give it to you. Um,
Oh yeah, and it's all play, and I'm
mhm.
confident. Like I don't really look at most of all play games. They're usually small box games, and they're not that interesting with a
This one
theme or
is as well.
whatever. Yeah, I mean, like they're usually not that interesting with a theme for me, but rarely some of these like Sale, etc. If I look at some of their games, I'm like, yeah, I can trust their intuition on small card games. I can trust them on
Yep.
that.
Hmm.
Value of Eternity, The Curse,
It's
or
more
just The
stuff for
Curse.
Veil of Eternity. Veil of Eternity is a game that just keeps giving for me. I think this one has. I think you get asymmetric characters that sort of start
Oh,
bad and then flip over and get good. Um, this is uh,
Shikigami.
is I really like this game, so I'm looking forward to more.
Yeah, like somebody said, it's a Pokemon type game. Like, no.
I think I said that.
Yeah,
Um,
it's not. It's not. I love Pokemon. I play Pokemon on Switch, and I'm watching the newest Pokemon, like the Ash was done, and then I started watching the new series of Pokemon, and the new season came out recently. So
okay,
I know it's
and next
childish, but I love it. Yeah.
we have more Federation. I like Federation a lot.
All these look like
Federation is
Terminator.
space tapestry. Um, and this is adding more stuff for Federation. It's been a couple years since Federation came out, so a little bit more for it would probably be welcome.
Well, like it doesn't have enough. If you look at the Federation on the table, and I've looked at it, I'm like, I was invited. I think I was even invited to play it, but I'm like, no. It's
Yeah, you
like
were by me.
thousands of symbols, and yeah.
The symbols are
I
pretty
just
good in this one, but yes, I did invite you to play it, and you turned me down. I really enjoy Federation, so I'll be looking forward to seeing what this adds to it.
AI assistant module, piracy module. That's what it brings. You know, you should
Yeah,
just
but
read
I
it.
don't know what that means.
Doesn't
Oh.
matter. It says it's to bring more dilemmas to players, so it
I
brings
love
dilemma.
dilemmas.
Oh, love. Okay, Celestia Duo, which is by Bruno Catala.
It's been a
Celestia originally
while
was
since
not
I
good,
played Celestia.
but is
So
Celestia by
Celestia
another
used to be
designer?
called it used to be called Cloud9. Um, and if I'm
Well, I
thinking of the
played it
same
as
one,
Celestia.
yeah. Yeah, it used to be called Cloud9, and then it became Celestia, and this is the dual version.
Because initial Celestia is not by Bruno Catala. Yeah, it's Aaron Weisblum. Yeah, the original designer. Okay, so the duo is done solely by Bruno Catala. That's interesting. Not in collaboration.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't actually know how this will work as a dual game because Celestia was all about kind of cooperatively pushing your, not cooperatively, but pushing your luck, and everybody would jump out at some point and leave the poor captain alone. And if
Yeah.
there's only two people, I don't know how that's going to work. But that those duel games, they've been pretty. A lot of them have been pretty good. So I'm curious to see.
I
Now
I
that
played the
cardboard
originals.
component looks like it will be difficult to use, and probably difficult to assemble. But
Well, the only thing you want to wish for is that you don't have to disassemble it each time to put it in the box. That's the only thing. That's the thing I hate about some board games where the box does not fit the assembled cardboard miniature.
yeah, that would be very annoying.
And I'm like, oh, and each time you assemble disassemble it, it wears it off, and eventually it just doesn't stand anymore. Like it doesn't work. So
Right.
okay, uh, m- mutagen,
Mutagen.
mutagen. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I. This
Explain
one,
yourself.
I've liked lots of Duranda's games. This is one, if I remember correctly, it just seemed rather asymmetrical.
I
It's
like this.
got, okay, those meeples look fun.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I've been, most of their games have been kind of small, light games. They did that. I think they did Navoria, and they did one about trains,
Cool.
an Old West one with a train on the cover. But this is a sort of a big game, and I'm curious to see what it looks like.
Look at that pink one, and this one has like, is it like painted or you? What is going on? This one,
Of
like,
course, it's painted. The wood doesn't come that color naturally.
it's like a steampunk golem, but it's
Hmm.
pink. It looks so out of place. Oh Lord! Oh, can you see that? They have boxing gloves.
I
What
can
is going
see.
on?
I don't know what they do, but I'll be curious to
Hmm,
see.
interesting. Okay. Below, this is a demo. Below the asylum. I think I talked about this one during Gen Con preview list. Maybe I don't remember anymore. This is a demo, yes, but it's Tomasz Holick, Awaken Realms. What more? And it's a horror game. What more do you need? Like,
Well, I'm interested in all those things except the word demo because it means it's not going to be out for 2 or 3 years.
well, it says 2026.
Yeah.
But I mean, we don't know exactly, but it says ever evolving. There's narration, asymmetric characters, abilities, haunted corridors. Just I don't know. It just something about it just really draws attention. Looking at this cover, it seems like the Evil Within. There's like the video game,
Hmm.
Evil Within or something like that. I don't remember exactly. Evil Darkness, Evil Within. I think there is
Okay.
that guy, and it looks like exactly like that guy from the video game, and he's always like uh, he's always clenching on his stomach, and because he's injured, and he's
Hmm.
it's exactly. I think they had an inspiration from Evil Within video game.
Perhaps.
Yeah,
I
it seems
worry
so.
that the game has not really been designed all the way yet. So
Can you see that?
I can see it.
Let me just for a moment. Where can I? It looks like him
Hmm. Well,
exactly.
I
That's
suppose we'll
interesting.
see.
Yeah. Okay. Cannot find a great picture of that. Mindbug, ex King of Tokyo, which you said is not
Yes.
the same as the other
King
one.
of Tokyo Mind Bug. Yes. I just want to make sure you didn't think that they were the same game. This is the so Mind Bug is a delightful little card game.
I got it. Okay, now I
And
got it.
this one is putting King of Tokyo characters in Mind Bug,
Got it now. Okay.
which I think will be great because Mind Bug is I mean, look, it needs sort of wild and crazy characters, so why not have them with King of Tokyo characters? They're wild and crazy and fun. It's not anything to do with King of Tokyo, other than I think it's some characters that will be King of Tokyo characters that are going to show up in Mindbug.
Okay, got it. I got it. At first, I'm like, it says Mindbug and King of Tokyo. I didn't really understand. So it's Mindbug, game, but King of Tokyo characters. Okay.
That's right.
And the other one will be the other way. Okay.
King of Tokyo with Mindbug characters.
Yeah. We'll get to it. It's somewhere below. Nobody's really interested in it. So, okay. Orapa
Correct.
Space.
Orapa
What?
Space, I think, is a re-implementation of Orapa Mine. Orapa Mine is an interesting little deduction game where what you sort of pretend this beam of light
Hmm.
comes in and it hits objects and bounces around, and then you tell your opponent will ask where is it coming in, and you'll tell where it comes out and what color it is
Hmm.
after all of these interactions. And then you're trying to figure out where everything is on this board based upon the information that you get from it. It's a weird game. I'm terrible at it, but it's a lot of fun.
Sure. Doesn't look great. Um. Oh, this is mine, Big Sur, and I think I
This
talked
was
about
on
it
your
on.
Gen Con list too.
Yeah, but I didn't really care if it like they're on Gen Con list or not. I just marked the games I'm interested in, so I didn't really think about what's on my Gen Con list. Yeah, it was about multi-use of cards, and you move down the road. I like the because you can see how it prolongs. It's just this panoramic kind of a effect. I really
Yep,
like that. How it looks.
it looks
This
nice.
cover is great. Comparing to Epona, whatever.
Well, that's a really bad cover. Although this
Well,
cover does make it look like a racing game, which it clearly is not.
well, it looks like a travel game. Anyway, it seems like the
Okay.
the one side of the card is a resource, the other side of the card is the picture with full stuff. So you use the cards either as prolonging your panoramic thing or using a resource, probably. So Big Sur,
Sure.
why not?
Doesn't look
It
bad.
seems
It looks like a Devere
small,
game.
yeah, and it looks small enough, so it's gonna be not that expensive. So it says $20 on Amazon, so why not for a card game? Another $20 game, €20 game is Arkham Travel Guide. There was another one, Innsmouth thing as well, but it just I'm
The
not into
travel guide.
roll and
Yeah, I
write
saw that.
games. Yeah, it's
Neither
not.
am I.
What
Neither am I
are you? What?
into roll and write games.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't. Yeah, well, the route building on with like roll and write route building stuff, but this one is just because you're giving a tour in Arkham. You're a guide in Arkham. It just
Sure.
sounds interesting. It's just because of that theme. That's it. It says explore the narrow streets of Arkham, curious shop, mysterious gates, horrible places. I'm like, okay.
I want to go to horrible places.
You confront Cthulhu, Yog-Sothoth, Dagon, and Shab's Niggurath. I mean,
What'd you
why
call
not?
me?
I called you gorgeous.
I see.
Okay. Let's let's get moving. It's getting hot in here. Well, code names back to Hogwarts, and right away I'm gonna say to people who all this drama you can see the rating because boycotting etc for whatever twisted victimhood reasons they have. I don't care. I want to
Okay.
play this game.
All right.
I have no problem with the theme, and you should too. You should just forget your own little insecurities and start thinking about games as games
All
and
right.
not as politics. That's that. But Harry Potter, and you play house versus house. It sounds interesting. You have special abilities, etc. So I'll be supporting this game.
All
I'm
right.
supporting the publisher.
Great. I have
And
nothing. It just looks like more code names, and I think I already have this
yeah,
game. But
the rest of you get out of my face. Okay. Origin story. Oh, Stonemaier Games. What?
yep, they just announced it. It's coming out next month. It's about, I think, building a superhero with its origin story.
Trick taking. Oh, I got it. It's trick taking. Yeah.
It looks pretty good, actually. Um,
I don't know. I'm not sure if I like the art.
Well, it'll be divided. It's definitely intentionally stylized, but I'm
Yeah,
interested in it. I'm always looking to try what Stone is putting out. I have not liked everything, but I've liked a lot of things.
sure.
And I also know that once they say it's coming out, it'll actually be out. So,
Yeah, the Soma games is the only one that if they say it's going to be out at that time, it's going to be out at that time. There's no delays usually because
they
when
don't
they announce
announce
a
it
game,
until it's, they announce it when it's in their warehouse and ready for shipping so that they can start pre-orders.
no, they usually announce it when it's on board of the vessel and they
Fair.
know basically when it's like they can announce it earlier, but when it's like uh, they know that in a week the ship will land,
Yeah.
and
And they don't take your pre-order until it's really ready to go.
in the
So,
warehouse and ready to
hmm
ship. Yeah, where's that?
on the ship, this is a geography game where you're trying. This is a lot like Fauna or or Earth. You're kind of putting out the cards face down, and then you're trying to guess
Hmm.
where are these countries in relation to each other.
Okay, is it really a game?
It's a geography game.
Maybe a teaching tool. Why not?
Ah, it's kind of like the sort of same spirit of game as Timeline, right? Where it's not necessarily the most gamey of games, but it's an interesting way to kind of learn how things relate to each other.
Well, it also says Q1 2026. So it's
It
going to
says
be a
that
demo?
it's it says that, but it was listed as not demo.
Yeah. And probably they might have limited copies there. So,
Hmm.
and the official releases, yeah, sometimes it goes like that. So there are Essen release with limited copies. Like they have 200 copies airship there. And then the, 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 the big batch of games, like 5,000 copies of games
Yeah.
are en route to warehouses. It takes few
Also, it
months.
looks like they spent about $0 on artwork for this game. It's basically just the flags.
Paint and Photoshop. Yeah.
hmm
Yokohama Duel. Wow.
Yeah, I love
It's multi.
Yokohama. I've actually played an earlier edition of this game. I remember it being a good version of Yokohama that takes out sort of that tactical movement and leaving the trail of workers, which I liked. I'm interested to sort of see what the re-implementation, kind of nicer version of it's going to be.
Yeah, I enjoyed Yokohama to an extent. I played it a long time ago, but the only thing is that it just was too abstract. It was like it was too disconnected for me.
Mm. My biggest problem with Yokohama, the original, which this is not, it's so much space that it was difficult to see on all ends of the table. Um,
And that, yeah, as well, yeah.
and the dual version, I don't think ever came out widely. I just had the Japanese one, which was really low quality. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so this one looks like good quality,
Mm,
um, but yeah, those are the originals.
yeah. A Team G went out of business. Somebody picked it up, etc. Okay.
Hmm.
And made a better. Well,
It's better cover art
well, there
because there's
wasn't
some.
much.
The other one just says
I'm
the name of the game.
Well, yeah, it wasn't much to to compete with in the beginning.
And those are not dour European men standing looking in the distance. They're dour Japanese men standing looking in the distance. Just put a
Uh,
crown and a robe on one of their face on one of them, and he'll look like he belongs on the cover of a Euro game.
well, they're like European Japanese. I'm like they're
They are
not
very European Japanese men.
because I had some. I was watching some of the drama series from like not only like Korean and Japanese etc. But there were always those conflicts between Japan, China, Korea, whatever, and they were not really stylized like that.
Hmm.
A way back home.
This one's you.
Yeah, I like the art on the box. It
Okay.
like it's
I
a
see a
little bit like
ghost.
an anime thing, and this one is creating routes and stuff. But the thing is, if I remember correctly, it's a tactical push your luck game with a back building mechanism. That's what got me.
Okay,
It might be interesting.
I'd give it a try.
I'm not into network stuff building, but with a back building mechanism and push your luck, yeah, might try. It's small enough, 30 euros. Children of Morta, the board game, which I think it is a video game. It doesn't say here, but
Okay,
Children of Morta sounds like a video game. And it's an adventure game cooperative with unique shared back building mechanism. Again, that sounds weirdly interesting. And
okay.
it looks cool. We'll see.
I mean, I wouldn't not try it. It didn't look all that interesting just from the quick look I gave it, but
It has family dinner
maybe
in it.
it's great. Those cards
Yeah,
look hard to
11-bit.
read.
Yeah, 11-bit games. It's I think it's a pixel art video game. Just to be sure, just really quickly of Children of Men. What? No. Yeah, it's this roguelite. Okay, yeah, got it. Okay, oh, Durian Smuggler. Oh, that's a smelly one.
Yeah, this one I mean, the theme of it just sounded very interesting. That's really the only reason it was on there. Um, I mean, if you go to places like Thailand, there are signs that say don't take durian on the subway, or don't bring it into your hotel room. It's a fairly smelly fruit, and so you're trying to figure out
Yeah.
which of the suitcases has the durian in it, which doesn't seem like it would be very hard.
Oh, does that mechanism where you scratch the card and you sniff it?
I don't think so. I know very
No.
little about the game. This one was picked purely because of the theme.
Yeah, it's the same as with the serial killer.
Yeah, well, that one's more because of the name.
No.
Again, the next one, just I like the idea.
Use
Use up
all
all
of
your
your
sick
sick
days.
days. Yeah, use what? Use all of your this use
Use
up.
up all your sick days.
But the cover says use all of your 6 days. Ah.
Yeah, looks like there might be a language issue in between versions. I don't know anything about it, but the thought of it is you're calling in sick, but not at the same time as other people are, so that you can use up your sick days and hang around at home eating ramen.
Interesting. Okay, we're approaching the end here. King of
This
Tokyo
is
Mind
King of
Bug.
Tokyo Mind Bug, so not the
No,
same as Mind
Mind
Bug
Bug,
King of Tokyo. And this one appears to be that the Mind Bug is going to be a character to be played in King of Tokyo. Less interested in this than King of Tokyo Mind Bug, or Mind Bug King of Tokyo, sorry. Because this one, the new characters in King of Tokyo usually don't add very much. But yeah, I enjoy Mind Bug, so why not?
All right. Boss fighters.
Yeah, I love boss fighting games. So
Okay.
this one, I don't know much about it, but the title led me to believe that it might be a boss fighting game.
Scan and play. Oh, it's
Yeah,
an
it's
app.
Boss Fighters QR. So I think that's QR
Oh,
like QR
okay.
code.
I see.
Um,
I see. Okay.
but yeah, okay. I love boss battling games. I'm always interested in seeing what more can be brought there.
Yeah. Might be interesting, by the way, with the app. We'll see. Diluvium.
This is a 4X game that takes less than an hour to play. I'm interested.
Oh. Oh, no.
Oh yes,
Oh, no,
it
no,
looks
no, no.
it looks amazing.
Up
Okay, it
close,
does
it looks better. Okay.
look amazing, but I like
Okay.
the sort of 4X type of games. Often they're pretty big. This one's promising not to be.
I mean, it looks.
And most of the games that have promised not to be big games have ended up
Yeah.
being very bad games. But
Well, it looks great when you close your eyes.
It looks like it's a sort of a nautical themed one rather than an outer
No,
space one, which will be interesting to see.
yeah, honestly, it's not that bad looking. You haven't seen Epona. Oh, you have. Uh,
I did. I saw Epona.
yeah.
The cover is very stylized, but
Uh, okay. Alibis or alibis. Alibis.
alibis.
Is it
I didn't put this one on my
alibi?
list because I've played it many times. I have it at home. It's good.
Oh, I see. Because it's all play. It's word guessing kind of a game, which seems like a little bit like code names type stuff. You
Yeah,
write clues, one word clues. It's like just one, something like that. I'm always up to small party
yeah.
games. Why not?
So the twist on this one is there's going to be one more characters out there than the number of players. Each one has a word, and you're going to get two of them that are assigned to you. So you have to write a one-word clue that connects just those two things that no one will think relates to the others. And then you're trying to have everybody guess yours. You want yours to be guessed correctly, and then you want everybody to guess the one that's not on anyone's card. And that gets you sort of points, and you're trying to sort of get all the points out of the pool before the end of 3 rounds. It's very very straightforward but enjoyable.
I need a chicken in it. Okay.
It does not. Um,
I think I did that joke before with something else, some other game at some point.
you do tend to recycle.
Well, I only have that much space in my brain. Uh,
Hmm.
okay, you have to explain yourself. Ham Helsing.
Well, I don't. There's a pun in the title.
Yes.
It's like Van Helsing, except he's a pig.
Like the spider pig or something like that.
Kind of like that. Spider Ham.
Mhm.
I think this might be based on some kind of a comic or a children's show, or a storybook or something like that. It
Oh,
looks
looks
like it's
cool.
got to be some kind of IP. But you're a monster hunter going around and hunting monsters. Which what would a monster hunter do?
It looks cartoony. It looks like this kind of a Rick and Morty and etc. All of these style of art. Yeah.
And it's fireside games, and they tend to make lighter, very accessible games that tend to be enjoyable nonetheless.
Yeah, not all of them. I remember
Not
some dots
all.
from many years ago.
Some
That
dots.
samurai game, was it theirs?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Some duds.
Oh, duds. Oh, okay. I don't know which one you're talking about.
Maybe it wasn't
Mostly they've done
theirs.
Castle Panic.
Oh, maybe I'm. Yeah, maybe it was someone else. Yeah, whatever. Let's get on. Okay, similar aquatic animals. It's Similo. It's aquatic animals.
Very well.
I
No
like Similo.
explanation needed.
I don't have all of them. I have only some of them, but I'm thinking about getting more of these real life animal stuff because the specific ones are really hard to play with people who are just not into like if I have a Harry Potter ones and Fantastic Beasts, if people don't know them, it's yeah, the more general themes work better with different kind of folk. Okay,
Yeah,
Burger
I like when
Brothers.
they mix in when you get things that don't work at all together.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, but aquatic animals seems cool. Burgle Brothers Blackjack. Well,
Okay, so I like Burgle Brothers. I like Blackjack.
I like
Uh,
Burgle
uh, uh,
Brothers.
we'll see, right?
Yes, let's move on.
Yep, I think so.
Gwent, which
So
at
this is
first
a
I
Witcher-ish game,
skipped.
but
No,
it
it's a
looks
Witcher
like
game.
yeah, yeah, but it's not a Witcher game. It's some like game that I guess they play in The Witcher, and it looks like
Yes.
it's you've got a bunch of different factions and you're sort of playing them in a line. It looks like the kind of game that I would like, kind of an abstract, asymmetrical card game.
Yeah. The thing is that you have different lines. You have the like a defensive line, like where you put the catapults, and then you have your special generals and stuff, and in the middle some support, etc. I don't remember exactly how it's played. Like You play cards. You have certain amount of them and certain amount of mana, whatever. You play it in the Witcher 3, the video game. You can play it with different people, different taverns. It's like its own like side quest where you can become a champion, but in order to be good at the game, you have to find people from whom you will win the cards, which are like more and more powerful cards.
Ah,
When you go around the world, it's like Gwent became its own phenomena within the Witcher video
I
game,
see.
the third one. So it's really cool. I wasn't really enamored with that when I played it inside The Witcher. I always thought like, oh, it could be a card game separately from The Witcher, and they even came out with the Gwent video game,
Oh,
which is like a card game, like just in a video game format. So, but yeah, it has its own cult, I would say.
okay.
I
Well,
never because
it's one I would definitely try because I like that. Taking away the theme that I know nothing about, I've watched The Witcher now, but and read some of the books.
you
But
should play the game.
if you take this, if you take that out, it still seems like the kind of game I would enjoy.
Yeah, it's a its own separate game. It's one of the like inside the game. It's one of the sources to get money or lose
Hmm.
money, of course. But trust me, there are much better ways to get
To
a lot
lose
of money
money.
in Witcher.
Oh,
No, to get a lot of money in Witcher. So I didn't. I never
okay.
cared about. I never played it. Like I mean, like I played few rounds there, but I was like, I don't care about the side quest. Collecting all the
Got it.
cards. What am I? Guards of Atlantis.
All right, this is a game that I have been looking at. I remember when it was out on Kickstarter, and it looked really interesting. It's one of
It's
those
MOBA.
sort of okay. It looked really interesting, and I have a friend who really likes this. A game that it's kind of based on. It's a video game version of some online video game that he likes. It's one that I ended up not getting because it looks like you really need a large team to play it. It looks like it's best at six, and 4 to 10 players is a rough player count. Uh, so I don't know that I would actually ever buy this. And I know that's a lot of self control for me, but it's one that I would love to try if ever I were somewhere where it was and I had a chance to try it. I think it's one that I would enjoy.
It's yeah, MOBA means like I don't remember exactly multiplayer online battle something.
Well, this one's not
So
online.
yeah, I mean like it's but like MOBA is something that is you like there's a lot of MOBA games that are extremely popular among the video gamers community. Like it's I don't know the Heroes of the Storm and the Blizzard games, whatever they were, Arcane.
Okay.
The show is based on one of the games.
Hmm.
It's like these are like MOBAs.
Okay.
This is the type of game. Which, as a tabletop game, I'm not sure about that. Especially when it plays 4, 6, 8, or 10. So you have to
That's the
have
problem,
exact.
right? That's the rough player count is going to make it difficult to get to the table, which is
Because you
why
play in
I'm not going to
teams.
buy it.
Hmm.
It's also, it looks like it's real long.
And it's complicated.
Hmm.
I had Guards of Atlantis prototype. They gave me in one of the Essence. I never got through it. And I'm
Hmm.
sorry for. I'm really sorry that I didn't review it eventually. I just abandoned it because they wanted to have a review. I'm really sorry to the designers and to the publisher, but I could not get through the prototype rules of the. I think it was the first one. It was so bad. It was. I just couldn't.
Okay.
Okay, Hidden Leaders Duel.
Yeah, see, there's that word duel in there, and that really seems to be like catnip for me. I really am enjoying these duel games. I don't know anything about Hidden Leaders. Um, I mean, I can guess what it is, but
Images. Okay, that's some.
no, it's very okay. Those cards don't look all that compelling, but
Yeah, the art is cool.
it artwork looks like Dead Cells game type artwork.
Yeah.
Look, I'll try this one. I enjoy small card games. I enjoy duel games, so Let's see.
All right. Here for the win. Valheim, the board games. Is it coming
This
out
must be
now?
you.
Yeah, it is because I love video game of Valheim. Valheim video game is a sandbox game where it's a boss battler game basically. Valheim, you you build up, but you have a lot of like free roam, almost free roam building, farming, crafting, improving your armor, your weapons, etc. You go from like almost like a Stone Age to Black Forge with mithril swords, whatever. Each time you battle a new boss and you win, you get access to now new biome and new resources. Like at
Okay.
first you start with a flint and a stick, to get an axe, and then eventually you'll get to iron, to silver, to whatever. It's like this is Valheim. You can expand yourself however you want. That's why I love Valheim. And
Okay.
as a board game, I don't know how it will work. How many biomes does it have? How many bosses does it have? It seems to have. The first boss is really easy, but I'm not sure. But because it's done by the same publisher who did Deep Rock
Mood.
Galactic,
Yep.
my mood.
Mood.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm moody. I know. No. Publisher mood. Yeah, they've done Deep Rock Galactic, which they've done a great job. I mean,
They have.
because implementing Deep Rock Galactic video game, and you haven't played any of these video games, but I have played I have a ton of time invested in both of these. Valheim, I played so many hours. Deep Rock Galactic, I played so many hours, and seeing how they did well with Deep Rock Galactic, I'm like, okay, Valheim might be also good enough. I mean,
Sure.
they would never be able to put the video game inside this board game because video game is, as I said, sandbox. I built like castle like things there and stuff.
Okay.
Like half of the time half of the time you spend in the video game, you build and build and build because it's so much fun to balance out buildings and roofs and floors and trying to create basements and stuff. And because of the community, Valheim is very much modifiable. You have a lot of
Okay.
fan base made mods that improve the game a lot, which I play with. So maybe they implement some of those mods. I don't think so because they're not really official. Yeah. Anyway,
Hmm.
I could
Okay.
brag about this game a lot.
I'd try this.
Yeah, and it's always Steinus. Wait,
Okay.
and he did, yeah, Champions Midgard, Deep Rock Galactic,
Yeah, I think we've talked
Naples
about this
Masters.
one before.
Yeah, it wasn't out still. So, but I mean, it's a
It still
respectable
isn't.
design. Okay, Lost in Adventure: The Curse of Jack Pirate. So this one is
Just as
some kind
I
of
have
a
my catnip, I think you
yes.
have yours.
Well, I enjoy, even if they're small, I enjoy all of these escape room type adventure games. Like I had this Fate Flip, if you
Yeah,
remember,
I
a really
know. I
small one.
remember.
I brought it to the cruise, by the way, and we played it with it's a solo
We
game
played it
basically,
at
but
the airport.
we played the airport. We played it no, we played it during the cruise as well with
Oh.
with Victor. We just
Oh,
chose
okay.
stuff from cards. It was fine. It was cool. It's like, and I could play it on the plane. It's like maybe not this one. I don't know how if it needs some table space, etc. It seems so to connect the cards, but I like all of those small adventure games. It's just, and they
You
usually are
do.
like $10. It's like, who cares? $10 to have some
Okay.
fun. Oh,
Yep.
this one is 18. Okay, that's over my budget.
Oh,
I'll
well,
never
yeah,
play it
never
again.
mind then. Let's let's move
Yeah,
on then. It's
yeah. So
$18.
zombie life insurance. I talked about it before, but yeah, just to emphasize, it's about insurance. You play as a salary man, okay, and you have some kind of a, you come up with insurance policies, and I am an insurance broker. So it's just a theme. I need at least one insurance
Okay.
game, and if I'll get it somewhere, I could then play it with my colleagues. They would be really enamored with this kind of a theme. Okay, yours. We have only two games left.
Yeah. So this one it says Cthulhu, and so I looked
Well,
interesting,
it does.
and that Cthulhu looks cute,
It does.
and there's a club. I suspect it might be a trick taking game of some sort. At least, I mean, kind of looks like it might be.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's a good one. Maybe not.
we'll never know until we try. But anyway,
It
it
has this
looks
kind
like
of a.
Cthulhu Power Rangers. Don't those look
Uh,
back over there? They look kind of like the Power Rangers.
the Cthulhu Rangers. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. I know. Yeah, yeah. That's not that. Okay. Werewolf Duel. It sounds so stupid. So stupid. Werewolf and Duel.
I suspect it's not like werewolf. I think it's more like someone's trying. It looks like it's more dual than werewolf. There's no way it can be like werewolf with just two players. You'll know who the werewolf is. Uh,
You might not. You
hmm.
like, and
Could
the
it be
most interesting.
you?
No, no. The thing is that in Werewolf, there's always two werewolves, and the game always ends werewolves winning before the game begins.
Well,
Oh
that'll save
gosh.
some time. It'll definitely cut down some time. It does say only 20 minutes. If that's the answer,
Yeah.
it might not even be that long. I don't know.
Yeah.
The name just kind of made me giggle because of exactly the reason you're thinking of Werewolf
Yeah.
Duel. Um,
Yeah.
so,
Oh
Werewolf
gosh.
Legacy is still one of the only Legacy games I haven't tried.
Yeah. I don't know. I hate
I do know.
Werewolf. Straight hate Werewolf.
I don't
'Cause-
hate it. I don't love it. And you know that Blood on the Clock Tower is kind of werewolf, and I have been playing way too much Secret Hitler lately because the kids from church really enjoy it. Um, yeah, but
This one also sounds like I'm playing Secret Hitler because kids in the church enjoy it. Like,
they really
what
do.
evil doings are going?
You've
What is
not
going
played it,
on
but
there?
it's the same style of game. But I don't know. I would check. I would check out Werewolf Duel in a heartbeat.
Okay. Well, here we go. Spiel Essen 2025 preview done. And
Okay.
uh and well, we had some problems. We had some small problems here and there.
Yeah, I don't
Connections.
know why the StreamYard platform throws me out sometimes, but oh well.
Uh, well, usually it's. I'm sorry about that. It's nothing I could control, nothing Kyle could control. It's sometimes like bandwidth or like many users use it at once during that time. For example, so these servers, whatever, are overflown with
Yeah,
bandwidth data, and it happens. So eventually, it seems like it settled down, and
it
you
did.
could you could stay with me for a longer period of time.
Yeah. We must have run into a wall or something. Oh well. It is what it is. We're here. We made it through. We talked about lots of potentially great games,
And I could
and
talk about anime because you were gone.
and we got to see. I think the best artwork of the day definitely goes to Epona.
Or Epona, yeah.
Hmm.
And I would say the best character in a game is also that horse, the Vladimir horse in Epona.
Vladimir Heavy Draft. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm Vladimir Heavy Draft. I think can come and live at my house. Um,
Well, look, the heavy draft sounds a bit like what kind of
so
heavy draft is it? Okay.
there's a breed of horse called a draft horse, and I think there's a type called a heavy draft horse. I think that's got to be the reason it's called heavy draft.
I have a more funnier answer to it, but
Oh, I see. Okay, what's your
yes.
funnier answer?
No, the horse that farts a lot, heavy draft.
Okay, I didn't know you were going there, but sure. Great. Wonderful. Goodbye, folks.
Yes. Sorry.
All right.
We cannot end the show without at least one poop or a fart joke. So
I mean, we could have. Had we ended it a few minutes ago, we would have made
But
it.
you have me. But you have me. Okay.
I see.
All right.
I'm glad what you bring is flatulence.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. We see you another time. And have fun in Essen.
Yeah, without me.
And without me. Bye-bye.
Bye.